All right, the meeting is running. All right, today we're gonna go over our scenario 200 spreadsheet. We each have different spreadsheets, so I'll go first. I'll share my screen. So here's my spreadsheet. For Taj Mahal, I ended up changing some of the production. I ended up lowering it in like the months of like March and April to about 1900. May about 3,000, and I kind of had it around the same for like the last half of the year, around 2,800. And then for the pricing, I kept the pricing the same throughout the whole year, except for in December, I lowered it to about 1,750 to kind of get rid of some of the extra inventory we have of Taj Mahal towards the end of the year. And then for Alley Cat, for production, I kind of started high with production to try and get as much Alley Cat as you possibly could for the summer months. So I started with about 6,000, kept it around 6,000 and 5,000 through May, and then towards like June, July, still around 6,000. And then um, towards like August and then through the rest of the year, I lowered it because Alley Cat's not going to sell as much in those um, ending months. And then also for my pricing, I upped it to about 1,650 for the whole year, just to kind of improve some of our sales and get our EBT higher. And then for Edgar Ale, I kept the pricing the exact same at 1,450. And then I ended up with a EBT of 210,000. So right at the goal that we needed to hit. So Luke, if you want to go, let me just send. I don't want to end the call. What the heck? Oh shoot. Technical difficulties. What the heck? What'd I do? It said stop presenting and it went away. Oh, now you can see all this too. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
You guys see my screen now?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
So for Taj Mahal,
I kept the production
relatively the
relatively the
same
same throughout the year.
pretty
Pretty
consistent seller,
consistent seller, except for at the end of the year, that's when
the sales
the
seem to
sales
start to
seem
pick
to.
up. For the pricing, I kept it around 1750 all year, but for October through December, that's when our sales for all products seem to start declining. So I lower the price to $17 there just to make sure we can get rid of our inventory, try to maximize our EBT. And then for Alley Cat, since it's our biggest seller, I started off very heavy in its production at the beginning of the year. And as you can see, it I kept the price at 1450 the whole time, except for October through December to maximize our EBT. And when I went through all of that, my final EBT came out to 212. So I'm going to pass it on to Grant now.
Let me share this really quick. All right, so you guys, you see mine? You see it? All right. So for Taj, I changed the price right off the bat from 1750, just up 50 cents to 18. Pretty much stayed consistent with the price until December, and then dropped it back down to 1750. With the production, starts off at
3,500. After the second month, it drops down to around 2,000 and stays pretty consistent around 2,000 to 3,000 until October. It jumps up to 3,600, then to 3,800, then dips right back down to 3,000 in December. For Alley Cat, I bumped the price up $1, and it stayed at 1650 throughout the whole year. And I start for my production. It starts with 6,000, and then I jump up about around 800, and then consistently start jumping down until I get to June, when I start selling the most, to around 6,000, 6,200, and it stays pretty consistent until November, where it drops down to 1,000. And for Edgar, I kept the price the same, didn't change the price. Well, we couldn't change the price at all, but I ended with an EBT of 210,225. I had no lost sales. And, yeah, that's about it.
We should probably talk about the roles now.
That was my.
I'm not gonna handle it. I feel like it would be more efficient.
Yeah, me and my.
So now for the roles.
First, we're gonna take your spreadsheet. We're gonna use your spreadsheet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be using my spreadsheet because I had the highest EBT. And when we run the simulation, I'm going to be making sure that our production queue looks good, and also I will be setting the prices for the products.
And then for me, I'll be doing the production orders, making sure we have the right production orders at the right times.
I'm just gonna be checking our keep an eye on our inventory, make sure we're keeping everything in stock, and then I'm gonna be checking our like how much money we're gaining and what spot we're in.
All right.
That's it.